What If Egypt, but anime girls. So when the extra story of Little Orchestra came out, I couldn't get myself to make a video for it, but as soon as I saw Guardian of Sandra, I laughed pretty hard at the possibilities. Deep in the Gokudo desert, there lies the country of Sandra, which must be a really boring place because all Anubis does is stand around being cold and stoic. We then get introduced to Isis, a true embodiment of a shrine maiden, everyone's new Egyptian waifu, along with... Ra. This is exactly the image I've always conjured in my mind when I think of the sun god Ra. And there she goes back to her home planet. I am impressed with the desert stage layout. I really like seeing new stages and enjoy the music, especially for the boss screen. The 3 priestesses in training go onward to find Toto so they can obtain their ritual to become full-fledged. Yes, Toto is Thoth, the god of the moon and wisdom. Cryptract doesn't care though, as we kick his ass hard. As is the case of every citizen in Sandra, Ra immediately punches Toto in the gut upon meeting. Just as Toto is about to give the priestesses the task of blessing the rain down in Africa, Seto interrupts because we haven't had an antagonist introduced yet. This character alone was enough reason for me to want to make this video because thanks to all my Yu-Gi-Oh playing, my mind immediately associates her name to Seto Kaiba. Anubis! Bring me the Egyptian god cards, Anubis! The 3 are tasked to kill the Sphinx, but never mind that, cause Ra wants to talk about what a big sister Isis is to her and how she could be a big sister to everyone. With her bigness, she's hiding the god cards in her boobs, Anubis! Boobs! Back on track 2 chapters later, it's Sphinx time. Now, I've seen my share of anime Sphinxes, and this is how they usually look. This is nowhere near what I was hoping for. Ra defeats the Sphinx thanks to the power of friendship and believing in the heart of the cards, leaving Anubis annoyed and bitter. They're both dorks, Anubis. 1 year later. So, Horus is a horny fat bird that wants to bang Isis. Thanks, Cryptract. Thanks a bunch. You just keep fighting mummies again and again. Variety is entirely out of the window with this game. Isis and Ra are ambushed by mummies at the Temple of the Night. Black magic slams into Isis, then... a dramatic twist that shocks absolutely nobody. Ra goes into full Taya Gardner mode as she believes Anubis could never be so dastardly due to their friendship. And Mommy Fierce is so upset with Darling Daughter because she didn't kill the others. Never mind that though, more mummies! Villainous declarations! And mummies! 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 Friendship speeches are only barely affecting Anubis' health bar. She summons the monster personification of my brother's WWE OC. Yep. That's him. Same name too. Ra starts getting through to Anubis, but Seto returns with the most villainous weapon of all. A dramatic backstory. A vengeance. Seto is defeated. A mother's evil scheme has been thwarted. A daughter cries out. And there's been enough talking about friendship to fill a quota for any given episode of Magic Knight Rayearth. Anubis has learned the power of friendship, and her and Ra gaze longingly into each other's eyes. Nope! There'll be none of that! Peace has returned to the Calamari Desert, and what reward do you receive for this overly long story? Another round of mummies in the epilogue, of course! An orb too! A single, solitary, frickin' orb. In all honesty, this story arc was very boring. I fell asleep several times playing it because the cutscene moments go on for far too long. It took me all week to figure out the best possible way to describe the dull monotony of the endless amount of mummies, all for the most meager reward. It actually makes me wonder if Bank of Innovation or Lion Film think it's a favor to the player by making you use 170 precious AP just to play it. A far better reward would have been randomly getting one of the 3 main characters upon completion. The one thing I did appreciate from that update was Large Labyrinth going up 2 floors again, giving us Iblis and best of all, Michael. Also, don't forget to jingle your orbs over to the Alley Cat Sleigh Bell Gotcha, and get yourself a holiday kitty. Got myself a big chubby kitty right here from the events. Jump kitty, jump with all your might. I'm gonna name you Chubbs McGinty. I hope you enjoyed this review or at least got a good chuckle every now and then. This is Ninja Dan saying, see you in the next video. Where was I, America's star in all the Yu-Gi-Oh tomfoolery? I'm way sexier than any of those smelly girls. I'm gonna go see what Bakura's up to. Bakura!
Dave, how about this one? What does this sound like?
The drums.
Hey, that kid answered before he even made a noise.
I love the drums.
The tragedy here is that
Wow,
bar of
Slippery,
soap learned
you
to play the
really know how to
harmonica
play
in
that
prison.
harmonica. We're almost ready to make a song with all these instruments, don't you think? You know what I like to play.
I'm a hell of a ham boner.